Hi everybody, this is Mamta. I have done YouTube videos before. And today I am trying to just experiment and see how the store-bought coloring book is going to hold up when it comes to bleeding on the bleeding on the other pages. I did do videos in Gujarati language, Hindi language and Marathi language already. Now I'm about to do it in English. uh, uh, I just thought, I just wanted to compare the two because I did self-publish a coloring book called Happiness for You, and I have done videos on it before, and I want to do coloring in this also, in the ones, in the pages I have done also. I want to see how it turns out. But at the same time, I first wanted to check the quality of the paper for the store bought, a local store bought coloring book. I just wanted to compare the two to see how good or bad myself. I wanted to check how it is. I've heard different things, but I want to verify myself trying. As everybody knows here, this is stress relief. The coloring book, doing coloring is, it helps us relieve stress and all that. Everybody knows that now. So yes, I thoroughly enjoy this, and if I'm allowed this, if I have the time, I just go crazy, spend time into coloring if I can. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna try for this video sake also, because I did do it, video in Hindi, Gujarati, and Marathi, and here I'm trying to do. So when I tried doing it in other languages, I saw that when I did not put a piece of mail or a plastic sheet or something, then it did bleed and go on other pages. Not just when I tried doing it on this page, when I tried doing it, when I tried doing it on this page, it did bleed. It did go ahead and bleed on other pages. It kept on bleeding on other pages, like 2-3 pages. Like, okay, so at least 2 pages for sure. Yeah, 2 and 3, a little bit on here also. So 2-3 pages. So then when I tried putting the piece of mail here, this is just a cover from, the mail we receive at home. Instead of recycling it, I am trying to utilize, instead of throwing in recycling, I'm trying to utilize it in here. Hopefully, that it helps that way. It does not bleed on this side, to make sure it does not bleed on the place where I might want to color. So anyway, so I tried it and it did turn out good on the bottom when I did put the, plastic sheet or a recyclable cover or something like that. So that's that. So basically today's video is just an experimental video, just to see how, how it looks, and just trying the quality of the paper and all that for the store-bought one, not the one I have published with Amazon Kindle. I did wanted to do that separately and see how things go for that, with that one. And so anyway, and then I wanted to also try with oil pastels one of these days with the local coloring book. I wanted to see how it does. Can you color with oil pastels on coloring book? I'm not sure, but I bought these to see how. I know we can do it on canvas, but I'm not sure if we can do it on a coloring book myself. I want to see if it works out. And today I have sketch pens, I've got crayons here, and I've got the oil pastels, but we're going to just try the, we're just going to use the sketch pens today. That's the ones I'm going to try. And then one day I'm going to go ahead and do the gel pen ones too, one of these days. I want to see how that works out. But I wanted to start with sketch pens today. And this is just an experiment to see how it goes. Okay. So I've taken red right now. And let's try to find a design we can do. Okay, so how about this? How about we try this one? Okay. We'll go ahead and try this one here. And I put the, I put the sheet here, the envelope here, the used envelope here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try the red. Coloring is a lot of fun. It's relaxing. I wish I had lots more time, but whatever time I do have, I do want to try, you know, putting towards this. Do enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Skip one layer and try putting orange in there. I'm not sure how it will look, but we'll see. Yeah, they say it's just supposed to be relaxing. So yeah, this is really therapeutic actually, like meditation, you know. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and try taking orange and seeing how the orange works out, as I do like red and orange. I love orange the most actually. You know, one of my most favorite colors. But then I like pink also, so I like pink and hot pink also, magenta and all. Let's try to put the orange, you know, let's put orange in here too. So, okay. I don't know how the outcome is going to be, but let's see. I'm hoping it looks pretty, but I don't know. I don't know if you can see me through this. Okay. It is really very relaxing, okay, guys. I love the colors. I don't know. What should we do now? Should we do purple or blue? Let's keep them both out and see how it goes. Okay. Alright, so, well, I don't know if we should do purple and blue here or green. Well, we could do green up here. Green up here. We could do green up here. Looks like a leaf to me. Okay. We'll do green up here. See, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's turned out okay, you know. It is turning out okay. Right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. And let's check on the other side, okay? On the see, there's no bleeding on the other side. It stays just fine. Right? Okay. And let's try this. Let's try this flower as blue. Let's try blue for this flower, right? Today's just was meant to be an experiment to see how it looks, you know, on a store-bought, you know, store-bought paper quality, and how it looks if I did with sketch pens. Okay. Okay. Let's try doing this as purple. Purple and blue. don't know. Maybe putting orange in here might look pretty. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Let's check. I don't know if you can see anything there. Okay, you can. Okay, good. I don't know if it looks pretty, but I think it looks pretty. Okay, now let's try to do a leaf here. Okay. Okay. So this is that. Okay. Well, that looks pretty. This I want to go ahead and do like a brown to this one, with this one. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do brown on this one. Okay. Yeah, and here also I'm going to go ahead and do a brown one. So that's, see, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my book later on, which the book I had published from, via Amazon Kindle. I'm gonna do a separate video on this one. Today I just wanted to take a local store book and see how it turns out, and how much it's bleeding at the back. I wanted to check and see how it it how it does, the quality and all. And then I wanted to compare the quality of this, the local store book, coloring book, with the one I had done via Amazon Kindle. Um, the Happiness for You coloring books. I have done some, I done a coloring book. I had published a coloring book myself. So I wanted to go ahead and first try on the local store book, coloring book, and see how, how the quality. I wanted to compare the quality of two myself, and I wanted to see how what the outcome looks like. So I just wanted to experiment and see. So basically, this is seeing how things go. And then I wanted to try one with the crayons and oil pastels and gel pens also. So those videos I'll be doing, one after another. I'll be doing those videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share if possible. Thank you. Bye everybody. See you guys. Bye. I'll keep you guys posted. Bye everybody.